Lloyd Vehicle Consulting, not sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Good afternoon. Today is still the 12th of November and I'm here at the NEC Classic Car Show, sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. There have been two previous parts to this slightly shambolic shuffle, and believe me, there is a reason why they're called the slightly shambolic shuffle. We've already been saying lots of incorrect information, we've already been interrupted by announcements, we've actually accidentally met another member of the automotive YouTube fraternity, in fact two of them, and we haven't even left Hall 5. We're still in Hall 5 and we've already done two parts that are over half an hour, so I think we'd better get on with what we're doing. This is a beautiful F registration Renault 5 1.7 Monaco. They're called a Baccarat elsewhere in the world, but it's just exactly the kind of thing that really appeals to me. I mean, just look at this interior. It's an automatic, it's got beige leather, it's got all the things anybody could ever want, including electric windows, nice alloy wheels, decadent luxury in terms of Renault 5s, and it's even got yellow fog lamps. We do like this kind of thing, viewers, very much. Originally supplied by a dealership in Chelsea. I think those are the original dealer plates. The is sort of 88, 89 on an F. Another Clio here. It's not a Baccarat, it's one down from the Baccarat 1.4 RT. This is a pre-facelift one. I think they call it a Series 1. They made the first generation Clio from 1990 to 1998. So we haven't got the really posh steering wheel in this one. But it still looks pretty well equipped. I find that the rear headroom in these is actually quite limited, unfortunately. That's why they do have their sort of disadvantages. Nice original dealer sticker there from Newton Abbott and Painting. And the Newton Abbott number's only got 5 digits. Fantastic. N registration, so 74, 75. Renault 12 TL, I think is that the one with the 1.3 engine? Look at that sort of crazy steering wheel. Biscuit coloured vinyl. That suggested 775 that I'm right about it. Yeah, there we go. April 75. I'm not sure I saw this in Life on Mars. I have done an episode on the cars of Life on Mars. Maybe I missed it. So yeah, there we go. It's only done 90,000 miles. Oh, a Fuego. Wow, I haven't seen a Fuego in a very, very long time, viewers. Really long time. 1982 Reno Fuego GTS. Similar floor plan to the Renault 18. These cars were much more popular, I think, in South America than here. They were sold there to about 1990. That's rather pleasant, viewers. It's not quite the sort of view to a kill spec, but it's not too far off. Ooh, Le 4L. It's quite an early one, that one. I think they called it the Falconette, this van version. C-plate, so 85, 86. It's right-hand drive as well. I forget when they stopped selling them in this country. The production of the Renault 4 actually lasted until 1991. So surprisingly kind of late. They just kept on making it. People kept on buying it. So both the Renault 5 and 4 were still in production a year into clear production. Isn't that crazy? I suppose the only thing that kind of made way for them eventually was the Twingo. This one's an 86 Renault 4 GTL. It's not the bye-bye edition. Again, original right-hand drive. The side repeaters on this are different from the ones on that Falconette. Just see there. Interesting red leather interior on this. Let's have a look at some more crazy French cars and take a look at the Club Peugeot UK stand. I have a feeling that I know the chap who owns this one. I wonder if it is the car that came to the social event at Job's Garage that we held in September. He's got several of these. And I drove the blue one on Sensible Second-Hand Classic back in April. It's a 2001 Peugeot 406 V6 3-litre SE Coupe. I think this is a manual. Yeah, it's a manual. It probably is his, to be honest. There's not many of the they're called the bananas in this yellow, although the official colour is Pulsar yellow. 1972 Peugeot 504 Cabriolet. Wow, again, actually right-hand drive one. This is a very, very good looking car. Very nice. Very different looking from the 504, which is based. It's got fuel injection too. Brilliant. 1988 Peugeot 205 GTI 1.9. Why does the information board say 87 and the thing inside 88? Maybe that's a mistake somewhere. Ooh, 1973 Peugeot 304S Cabrio. Again, a very, very handsome car. Very handsome indeed. Very simple dash. You even got a rev counter. It's decadent luxury. Absolute decadent luxury. .309 GTI rally car. It's an 87, again HP, Coventry plate, so probably made in the factory just up the road at Brighton on Dunsmore. Is this a 405 MI16? KV, another Coventry plate, so likely to be known by the factory. This is really nice. So why is it left-hand drive then? It's very, very nice. Oh, it's T16. It's not even an MI16, it's a T16. Excellent. That's why I apologise for all the incorrect information here at the start, because I honestly don't know what's coming up half the time. We just do live commentary as we go along. 306. Is this the I don't think this is the XSI, so this must be, I think they call this the S16. It was before the GTI 6. I know it's a GTI. Right, so it's got a 5-speed gearbox in it. Oh no, it's a 6-speed, so it's a GTI 6. Not doing very well today, viewers, am I? Not doing well. P plates, so been 96, 97. Another 405. Before I get too carried away, we're just going to go and check the back of this one, just to make sure we don't get it wrong again. So it's MI16 on the graphics, so I presume what it is. Also 93, 94. Ooh, another 309. Facelifted one, very smart looking. This one, very smart looking indeed. That's a GTI. Kind of. I don't know why, but I prefer these to the 205 GTI. Lots of components are interchangeable on them. I mean, doors are, I think, actually. Brand new 508 SW, 21 plate, 205 open with some green piping. Let's have a look at this information board. That's a very big sunroof. 1988 Peugeot 205 open, one of only 3 left on the road in the UK. Very, very, very nice condition. I've actually driven 2 205s on the channel. One was 1.6 auto and one was a 1.1 manual. They were both kind of very late ones. The automatic just was called automatic. The 1.1 was in Mardi Gras spec, but they're very similar. Ooh. Is this an Alpine A310 or is this a GTA? Let's go and take a look, viewers. Rear engine these, F plate, so 88, 89. It is a GTA. TP, Portsmouth stroke Southampton plate, so very likely to have been owned by Renault UK originally. Let's just take a little look here. Alpine A310, I believe this is. Don't know what year it is because you've got a personal plate on this particular one. So it's left-hand drive. Very sort of typical late 70s, early 80s styling. A110 here. K, so 71, 72 plate. That classic colour that these come in. Gosh, that's it's a low car. Not a lot of room. But glorious. Renault. Alpine Renault. It's a Renault 21 Turbo. Why, yes it is, viewers. Wonder what... So it's clearly the club. Here, the Renault Alpine Owners Club also includes Renault 21 Turbos. No reason why not. This is new A110. Ooh, there's an Alpine Centre in Solihull just up the road. I suppose that means, viewers, as they say on the Wells Wheels channel, this could be yours. 1986 Renault 5 Turbo 2. So that, wow. It's the earlier shape. It's the classic 5 shape, supposed to be Super 5 shape. Some classic police cars over there. We'll take a look at those in a second. This is 86, but it's... Wow, it's flared, this thing. The Maxi Turbo. That, I think, is very quick, viewers. Don't eat a heavy lunch before you have a go in one of those. Comes a time in one's life, viewers, when you need just a Saab to have a nice, soothing time. Unfortunately, I've just found one with a beige leather interior. It's actually 2 shades of beige and wood. I do like a nice beige leather interior, viewers, particularly a specification like this. 2.3 turbo CSE. I imagine the plate's about right because production of these finished around 1998. So R97, 98, so a very late 9000. Still got the old Fiat chroma doors. Volvo, there's Saab slightly modified because it's a Saab. Look at this. Unlike virtually all other Saabs, there's the ignition key there. Saab 900 Turbo Cabriolet. The ignition barrel's down there somewhere, I think. It's quite a late one, I think, judging by the interior of this. Quite a few options as well. There's like cruise control on this. Don't know what year it is. That's again a personalised plate. Ooh. Now that's rather fetching. 84, 85 Saab 900 Turbo with some nice alloy wheels on it. Yes. Very nice. Yeah, key goes in down there. It's an interesting colour for the interior. It actually looks a nicer colour on video than it does in real life. It's interesting. I do like that because you like that very much. Massive, massive bumpers on this. Wow. No reason why we can't have a look at some more Volvos. We've looked at some Volvos back, I think, part 1. We looked at some Volvos. And here we are, 1973. Volvo 800 ES, like the one in Protectors, although that's a gold colour. There's a little crack in here. We can take a look at the interior. This one's an auto. What a different steering wheel originally. Hatch which inspired the Volvo 480 later on. And a little sign that Mr. Templar's been around. In fact, he definitely has, because we've got a 1965 Volvo 1800S, I believe this would be. Yeah, it's an 1800S. Red interior. Saint cars had red interiors. This is a later one built in Sweden. The earlier ones are built in West Bromwich by Jensen. Haven't got the cow horn bumpers on this. We've got the wheels look very much like this is later ones used in the Saint. And there he is, Mr. Roger Moore himself. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Earlier ones, I think they used several of them. I think it was 5 or 6 in total. Very familiar sight to anybody who was around in the 2000s. 2002 Volvo V70 T5 police car. Brilliant. Police Volvos are just legendary for how well we can fit all the stuff in them that you need. Still go very, very fast and safety. I've been wanting to go on this stand for quite some time, actually, and I've just found it. The Toyota Enthusiast Club, and we've got this Celica here, Southampton plate, 1975-76, Toyota Celica. Is that vinyl or beige fuels? Answer in the comment section below. It's a 1600 ST. This one's a GT. Look at the interior. Ooh, wow. It's very dark in here. It's so typically kind of masculine sports coupe from the mid-70s. Wow. And so 74, 75. Another Celica GT here. We can take a look at the interior. This is probably the colour combination I would prefer. It's a bit lighter in here, not so dark, and beige is always a preference of mine. Very nice. Another car from the same era, 74, 75 plate. And we've got another one over there. I didn't even know there were this many in Britain, and there's 4 of them at the show. So this is an earlier car, K registration, so 72 actually, this one. 72 update, first generation Celica. So these are all first generation Celicas. This looks very Japanese spec to me, especially with those mirrors on it. Flat lights, so I suppose that means it's the pre-facelift one. TA72 Mark 1 Celica. Fantastic. Got some more Japanese rarities here. Ooh. Including a Honda S800 from 1967. Wow. This colour, extraordinary colour. Actually doesn't look too bad in terms of getting a nod. That handbrake is probably impinged on my knee, but never mind. Wow. All those extra gauges you got. All sorts of exciting things. It's 800cc. I think this is a Honda N600, or is this the N360 tiny engine version? No, this is Z600, not the N600. I do apologise, viewers. Keep getting things wrong. It's just the way that it goes in this channel, unfortunately. It's a tiny little thing. Is this another Honda S800? Yes, it is. Again, on an F registration, 67, 68. Look at that tiny little stubby gear lever thing. I think you'd have to be sort of reasonably brave to buy one of these over something like an MG Midget back in the day. Honda S2000. This is it's a facelifted one. This is a later one. 2007. If you really want to know about these, then you can have a look at the Planet Auto channel. They had one of these on loan from Honda UK quite recently. It was a very late one. It's 2009. It was Edition 100. It's called. NSX. This is the earlier type of NSX. Those are the actual correct wheels for this. This is an auto, so it has power steering. Again, a few years ago, Planet Auto channel had one of these. Looked almost identical to this, apart from the wheels. Another S2000 here. This one's got a two-tone interior. It's got these tiny little controls for the heating and ventilation. 2-litre engine. Yeah, another 2007. Ooh. Oh, viewers, I think I've found a good place. The Triumph Dolomite Club. Yes, please. I owned a Dolomite myself in about 2005. It's a 1980 1500 SE, so I do like these cars. This one looks like a Sprint because it's got the full vinyl roof on this. The 1850 HL just had the pillars on the rear. Original wheels on a Sprint, like on this yellow car here. Although a lot of people do fit Sprint wheels to lesser models. This is a 75-76 model on a P. Just so we can take a sneaky look at this 2-litre 16-valve engine. There we go. Good old slant 4, as used in the Saab 99, and then evolving the Saab B engine. Beautiful, beautiful condition. See if we could take a look at the dashboard of these, because they do have a lot of nice instruments on them. There's higher spec Dolomites. There we go. This is probably the perfect Dolomite for someone like me. It's green with a beige interior, and I'll try not to get too excited. Try to calm down. It's 1850 HL. This one's on a T. 78. Yeah, the vinyl roof was not standard on the 1850 HL. It would have been just these pillars originally. But yeah, the dash on the higher spec cars is really nice. It's the 1.85 engine, again the slant 4 type. I really like this. I really like this a lot, viewers. I'd probably be sacrilegious and put some sprint alloy wheels on here myself if I had one, but yeah, that's really nice. Bringing back some very nice memories for me. So this is the Triumph Roadster Club, so we're in sort of a Bergerac territory here, viewers. There were 2 models of Roadsters immediately after the war. So these were made, I think 47, 49, something like that. There was an 1800 and a 2000. And that's what it looks like with dicky seat open. I'm not sure I'd really like to kind of travel for any distance in there whatsoever. There are little rubber things in there to stop you damaging the bumper when you climb in and out. Look at all this wood. This one's a 47 1800. I do like the colour, that's lovely, lovely, beautiful colour. This is more sort of Bergerac spec though. This is the colour that the one he used in the series was, I think. I don't think this is the car used in the series, although this is a 2000, which I think is the same as the one he would have had. Gosh, your metals look so old now. Again, there we go. Dicky seat. XD, so Luton plate on this one. 39040 Triumph Motor Club. It's a Triumph Super 7. Wow, it is. It's from 1930. Fabric body. Look at this. It's actually got fabric body. Wow. I've never seen a Super 7 before in my life. I've never seen one of these before. Isn't that amazing? I do like it when I put the information boards out. Now this is the original Dolomite, but actually the name was taken from the car built in the 1970s. 1939 Triumph Dolomite. Not the Dolomite. You often spot Dolomites by this sort of what we call a waterfall grille. This is a 38. This is 1.8 litre, but it says 1.5. I don't know. That's very confusing. Typical sort of late 30s rear styling. Triumph Gloria. Triumph Cabriolet. 2 litre Vitesse. Again, a name that they took from their history. The Standard Motor Company. Standard Triumph merged, I think, about 1945, something like that. That's why the Triumph Herald used a standard engine out of a Standard 8, like this one. Standard 8s didn't actually have an opening boot lid originally. So see, no, there is no, nothing. Just had to sort of fold the back seats back to get into the boot. Crazy. Ooh. For the second time we've come across something for sale in this part. There you are, you can phone Pete. Could be yours. Just a bill from Wells Wheels says. 48 standard 14. Standard 10 companion. So what year is it say? He doesn't say. Oh, it's been restored. Look at this. It's very, very nice. Beautiful. Wow. interior is beautiful as well. Fantastic. Standard Vanguard estate. Ports of registration on this. Is this a phase 1 or a phase 2? Only 52 standard Vanguard estate. Oh, sorry. So I think this is a phase 2. It's rather nice. Once again, viewers, we've totally failed in our mission to get out of Hall 5. I've now filmed getting on for 2 hours worth of a video and we're still here. So we're going to have to go to part 4. So I suppose don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be notified when that goes live. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment below. I think at this rate we're going to be doing like 12 parts, which I hope you'll join me for, if you're into that kind of thing. Yes, so like this video, leave a comment below, and thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching.